This is Ray Grosworth, married priest from Rochester, New York. You may be aware that Pope Benedict XVI has declared this to be the year of the priest. In conjunction with this, the Pope has sent a letter out to celibate priests throughout the world. A highlight of this letter is his praise of celibacy as a gift that should be cherished. It should be stated, as I have done many times in the past, that for those truly called to a life of celibacy, we can interpret this lifestyle as a charism. However, many psychologists who have studied this issue will tell you that very few priests are in fact called to a life of celibacy. Yet if one wants to become a priest today, there is no choice other than to commit oneself to a life of celibacy, whether or not one is called to this lifestyle. In conjunction with this being the year of the priest, a very unfortunate circumstance has arisen. In particular, the Vatican has issued a decree to the effect that if a celibate priest chooses marriage, he will no longer be given the option of applying for the laicized state. Previously, a celibate priest who chose marriage could decide for himself whether or not to apply for the laicized state. Under current rules, an individual bishop can laicize a married priest against his own wishes. Rather than condemning priests who choose marriage, the Pope needs to look at the clergy shortage from the standpoint of realism. There are approximately 120,000 married priests throughout the world, ready and willing to serve in parishes. Rather than condemning priests who choose marriage, the Pope should rather embrace these marriages. Marriage, after all, is just as much a sacrament as is holy orders. And an argument that I have been making for many years is that the sacrament of holy orders and the sacrament of marriage can work very well together. So I say this to the Pope during the year of the priest. Please stop condemning priests who choose marriage. And let us stop the process of laicizing these good men against their wishes. At a time when we are experiencing a severe clergy shortage and the corresponding closing of parishes, let's figure out together how we can put married priests to work as opposed to condemning them. Let us continue to pray for a more inclusive church.